going to cover wedding etiquette. Mostly, well, I guess really that comes from like I've had mother-in-law, like the mother-in-law to be, ask me that, or so whether you're going, you're a part of the wedding party, just several different people asking what they think is appropriate. And hey guys. Hey.
I'm Susan.
I'm Echo. We are two hairstylists who know best. We're here to offer you advice about life and anything, everything.
Even taboo things, guys.
Mm-hmm. Today is not very taboo.
No, it's not taboo, but I feel like it's informative.
I think the biggest thing that we all know, you do not wear
white
to the wedding. And people still push this.
Oh, it was off-white. Doesn't matter. It's in this cream, ivory, blah, blah, blah. No, because what if the bride is wearing cream, ivory, off-white? You don't know. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm always a little shocked by how many people, or even like that light pale yellow, which looks good on very few people. And I always just assume that person has a vendetta against the bride. And they're just trying to be a little snarky.
Mm.
But I will say the old saying, don't wear black to a wedding, because you wear like black to funerals, I think that's out the window.
I do, especially for an evening wedding. You know, late afternoon, early evening wedding, I would definitely feel black is appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much want like cocktail hours anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, black is kind of totally acceptable now. It's not just for funerals.
Accessorize with it too is also important. I feel like, add a little pearls like Echo has on, or some rhinestones is what I would pair it with, just because that's my style. But long rhinestoney earrings, something like that.
So cocktail party, you should always have a cocktail dress. Is kind of the idea behind it. But I hate my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no, even this weekend, there was a scenario, I was in a swimsuit and I was like, oh God, I walked by this mirror and I was like, oh my God, that's creepy, disgusting. I look like I had the legs from the 90-year-old woman on Kingpin.
This is the same people we were talking about body positivity a couple episodes ago.
I'm just saying, I'm very grateful that they work.
Yes.
But these legs are not
we all have our thing.
So,
yes.
I purchased this outfit, which I'm going to go demonstrate. And the idea that would it be okay to wear to a cocktail event?
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it thinking heels, would sass it up a little. This is like, I was planning on like wearing more of getting a belt to wear over it. And then accessorizing, like we said, some bigger earrings. If this would be appropriate for a cocktail, fancy event, or even for a, after hours bridal party thing. And I loved the idea of it, but I don't know if it's because I'm so short-waisted. I have played with it to the nth degree. Like, I was like, okay, well, like the crotch hangs down really low down here. I guess because I have nothing here to cover it. So I was like, okay, hike it up and like tuck it a lot. And like tuck this thing under. And like don't get camel toe, right? But then, I don't know. Then I felt like I was really, really short-waisted with like a weird little.
But right there, that looks really good fit. But then add a 2 or 3 inch wide belt.
Yeah.
Right over that seam, and it would look perfect.
So there's that, and then I was walking down the salon, and
same thing happens to me.
The longest butt that goes on, like it is a foot and a half, literal, like foot and a half of ass.
Yeah.
And I don't feel sexy with the long buttocks.
Oh.
So I want this to be a thing. I just don't think I nailed it.
I love it. I mean, I love it, but if
I just walk backwards everywhere?
If you walk backwards or stand in the corner all night, because I too get the long ass in pants rompers. And, people going to the wedding, just going to, not being in the bridal party or whatever, come in to get their hair done in the salon before the wedding, and pick out like a formal updo, not like, hey, can I combine you, put some curls on my hair? Like, here, I want this braid, and I want this, and this, so you're leaving, and how do you tell them, like, you shouldn't do that. That's trying to outdo the bridal party and the bride. That's what we get paid to go do for them, not come sit in the salon before you go to the wedding, you know.
Most wives have had to look at their husbands before and say, you're not, are you going to change before we go? Or, you know, that's not what you're wearing, correct?
Well,
or any of those kinds of things.
In the case of my daughter's wedding, I basically just bought my husband's outfit and said, here, this is what you're wearing. And Stephen wears a hat 99% of the time. The other 1%, he's either in bed or in the shower. That's it. That's the only times he does not wear a hat. So I was like, you are not wearing a ball cap to our daughter's wedding. So I bought him a fedora, which was, you know, still covered his head. You know, he hates his hairline. He's balding. Sorry. But, so he's self-conscious about that, you know, as a man. But the fedora, oh, he looks so cute in that fedora.
This is a touchy one when someone asks you, this is the dress I'm wearing to my niece's wedding or my, like, whoever it is, my brother's wedding I had one time. And it is a very revealing dress.
Yes.
Maybe I'm a prude, but, like, I just don't think when you are a guest at a wedding and at any age that you should be showing too much leg, like no micro minis.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be doing too much cleavage. Like, I get that some people, those are always going to have a level of cleavage.
Right.
I get that. But, like, the over bosoming, and then sometimes they do both. And I'm like, you know, I think of Clueless. Like, it looks like underwear.
Yeah.
Like, it's barely covering either department.
Right.
You know, dance floor, I feel like that goes with just whatever your personal preference is. I love to dance.
Same.
I can't dance well.
No, me neither.
So I do feel like I do try to keep it a little bit cool. You know, just a little like.
That's where you just stand and
little this,
and do the
you
little,
know.
That's it.
Every once in a while, I'll go around in a circle with a little lasso, but that's like a little further. Maybe when Grandma and Grandpa have gone off to bed. Oh my God! But also, so I've seen it too. Oh my God, we're like, they're doing this thing.
Oh yes, yes.
On the wedding dance floor, and Grandma and Grandpa are still there. And children are there, and like they're playing the like bump and grind music, which first of all, the DJ should probably that a little bit. But yeah, I have seen where that's probably very inappropriate. I don't care if you're even the bride. I have seen brides bending down, twerking it up, their booty into their husband's crotch, and I just don't think any grandparent wants or needs to see that.
Oh, I never know when to leave either.
Like there's a fine line of like,
oh my God, this sucks. Can we leave? And no one else has left yet. So it's just like, when you start seeing 2 or 3 people leave and you're like, oh, they're leaving. We can leave too, right? You know, wait till a few people leave. But what if you're having like the most amazing time? You've had a few drinks, you're all loosened up, you're dancing. All of a sudden you look around and you're like, oh, everybody left. Okay, guys, I hope that this helped you out. You know, because a lot of people, some of you guys are going to be like, oh, I know all that. But some people really don't, obviously, for us to think we need to talk about it.
And we definitely don't know coming out of pandemic. None of us know how to behave these days. So we're taming you, wild beast.
Give us a like and subscribe, guys. Share us. Please help us out.
We're getting there.
Thanks, guys.